So today's video, we're going to talk about why you should never use old, dull saw blades. Circular saw, table saw, kind of what to look for as they're going bad. So what you're looking at is the carbide in these teeth here. You can see they start to get worn down, they get full of junk. Real dirty, real dirty. These can actually be sharpened, and you can prolong the life of your blade and get a lot more use out of them. And what you're looking for is chips in the teeth. There's one there. Things like that. That is actually my best blade that I've got right now, and it is in rough shape. And don't try this at home, but we will show you what happens when you actually try to make a cut with this. So this will be our sacrificial 2x4 here. You see it's old, but still just lumber grade pine. I've got the blade set about 1/8 to 1/4 above the height of the stock. You guys can debate me on that all day long. It's just the way I was taught, the way it's going to keep. So what we'll be looking for is burning of the cut. There's going to be smoke coming out of the back of this saw. And even though that blade is set to pull the stock into the table, we're going to see it pick up. Okay, and it's going to cause kickback, and it's going to want to throw it right back at you. So I don't have any of my fans going, but that was maybe 6 inches into that. I know it's a small shop and it's filthy, but the amount of smoke that you see in here and just the kerf in this cut is just terrible. And the way it wanted to pick up and throw it right back at me, just incredibly dangerous. I didn't want to go too far, you know. One-handed probably isn't the best idea. And just last, we'll do a comparison. This is a newer 7 1/4 off my skill saw. Still not brand new. This has actually been used on a few jobs, but just look at the teeth in comparison. You know, the sharp edges in the corners there. They've actually got facets in them, you know, that you can actually see. Where these ones are so plugged in the back of it. The back of the tooth is almost looks like it's got weld in it or something. You know, and it's just, you can really tell. It's really not worth it. It's actually a good business idea, you know. There is a business to go out and learn to sharpen these the correct way. And large cabinet shops are, you know, they generally stock 3 or 4 blades, and they can always have a fresh one. And I mean, these Diablos, they're $70, $80 a piece. So for a fraction of the cost, you can get your blade back brand new 3 4 times, I believe. You can sharpen it until the carbide runs out, and you'll end up making money. But always inspect your blades, man. It is not worth it. Trust me, I have a brother that's missing a hand, so not good. So just as a final thing, we'll see how this behaves. This is just a little glue up piece I've made. I've milled down. It's maybe 7/16 of an inch thick. It's the back of a photo, what do you call it, frame. a picture frame. So this is something that this saw, even with the framing blade, may not be too pretty, but it should just rip through this. So let's see what the end result is. So apart from safety, let's look at quality. Now that is a rough framing blade, I'll give you that, instead of a fine finish blade. Let's look at this cut. I was even using miter gauge, went incredibly slowly. And that is a pretty poor looking cut, if I do say so myself. Look at the other side and the burns in this. I mean, look at that. 7/16 pine. And that's what that blade is going to do to it. I mean, we are pushing our luck here, folks. Really, I mean, look at the burns in this. It's a good thing they ordered a rustic look on this stuff. That's all I can say.